Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today I wanted to kind of do like a chill sit down video with you guys to answer some frequently asked questions and kind of tell you a little bit about how I started my picnic business, because I get dozens of messages like daily from other people and other picnic businesses asking me for business advice, and I just wanted to address it all in one video. So I have always thought of myself as a business person, a very entrepreneurial mindset. That is what I graduated school with, business marketing management. So before I had like an Etsy shop, and it was like Disney ears, and then I had my Instagram. I did a lot of social media work. I still do a lot of social media work. And now I am in a picnic business. Who would have thought? I started as a charcuterie business, so I wanted to just make charcuterie boxes and have it delivered or you pick up, you know. But I never got any orders, so I had that for a couple of months, and I would just make charcuterie for my friends or family, but I never got like any actual customers, so that was kind of a bust. And then last October, for my boyfriend's birthday, I wanted to do a charcuterie picnic for him, so I made like a little spread, and then I made like a little picnic, just simple, like no table and decorations. I just brought like a blanket, I brought the food and an umbrella, and it was really cute and intimate, and he was so surprised. He really liked it. And then when I posted pictures about it, that's when everyone was telling me how amazing it was, and they just thought it was so sweet, and I thought I did a really good job. And I will post a video here so you guys can see. Nothing too crazy, it was just, you know, me and him. It was really cute. And then in February of this year, I did another picnic for us. I did it for our anniversary, and it was on the beach, and you know, I made it a little bit fancier this time. I added like chocolate covered strawberries that I made, and we brought like apple cider, and like we had it in like the little wine glasses. And I don't know, the setup was so cute, and it was on the beach, and everyone was like kind of watching me like put it together, and they were just telling me how good of a job that I was doing. And then when I posted it again on my social media, everyone was like, oh my god, Krysten, this is amazing, this is so cute, how much do you charge for this? At the time, that's when I was growing my TikTok account. My username on TikTok is the BOHO aesthetic. The name of this channel, I changed it so it's more cohesive with my branding. There I post a whole bunch of like home decor. Like every time I go shopping, I just post like where you can find cute home decor stuff, and that was growing really fast. So I thought it would be a really good idea, since everyone was so interested in like the whole picnic thing, and everyone really likes the boho thing. I wanted to combine my charcuterie with my boho decor, and bam, picnics were a thing. I know I'm already doing the charcuterie, I'm already doing the boho stuff. Like, just combine it together and make a picnic service out of it, and it just made so much more sense. It was actually on the beach in our anniversary picnic that we decided that we wanted to do a picnic business, because we were just sitting there on the beach and we were like, you know what, like this is amazing. Like, we live in San Diego, and there's like so many places you can do picnics. We need to take advantage of the nice weather, and you know, there's a lot of people that are looking or interested in these services. So right then and there, like in our anniversary picnic, we had like a business meeting, and we decided that we were gonna do a business together. We were deciding like how we're gonna do it and all that stuff like that. And my boyfriend and I do run the business together. He helps me a lot, and yeah, so that's how the idea was born. So immediately after, I started to gather inventory, and the best advice that I would give if you're starting is to not buy all your inventory all at once. I collected mine over a span of like 2 months, and I would just go constantly, like a couple times a week, to like TJ Maxx, HomeGoods, Marshalls, Target, all those stores, because those stores I feel like have like really decently priced items that are currently trending and in style. I should know, because I worked at TJ Maxx for about 6 years, and with their inventory, once you see it on the shelf, and it's gone, then it's gone. It doesn't get restocked like how Target does, how you can see how there's like constant inventory, and you know how many there is, and you know what's available. TJ Maxx, Marshalls, HomeGoods, you don't know what's available. It's kind of just like it's there. If it's not, then you miss out. So I would just get inventory as I go. If I see something cute, get it, because you can always return it if you don't like it. But I hardly return any of the inventory that I got for the picnics because I knew that it was going to be so hard to find and at such a good price. If you guys want to see like a breakdown of all the inventory that I got, I did do a haul like a couple months ago, and I'll link it down below in the description box for you guys. Once we got all the inventory, I was like, you know what, we need a table. And I was looking all over for like a cheap table, like a coffee table type, or like a little picnic table, and they were either too expensive or I didn't like how they looked. So I kind of just did my own research, and I went on Pinterest, and I told my dad, like, Dad, like, this is the type of table that I want, this is how I want it, this is how I want it to look, can you help me? And he said yes, and we went to the store. Literally like in 2 hours we put together the table, and it is like my most favorite thing about the picnic business is my table. My number one most asked question is, where did I get my picnic table? And I made it. So if you guys want to see the tutorial on that, I'll have it down in the description box as well. But yeah, basically it was a little fun project that my dad and I were able to do together. My dad actually kind of got hurt while he was making the table. It was kind of scary. Like, he's really good with tools and everything, like he builds a lot, but he was kind of just moving fast, and long story short, his finger kind of slipped in the blade a little bit, and yeah, he almost cut off his finger, but he's fine now. Like, nothing too serious. But now we joke about it and say that it was made from blood, sweat, and tears, because it literally was. But yeah, I wasn't expecting so many people to like my table, and I would get messages like on TikTok, Instagram, wherever, asking, where's your table from, how do you do it, blah blah blah. And so I figured I'll just make a tutorial on it, and a lot of people like it, and a lot of picnic businesses have been recreating my table, which is so cool. And then they do tag me on my Instagram page. So if you do recreate my table, I have a rectangle one and then I have a circle one. So if you do recreate any one of those, please tag me, because I always repost and share on my page, because I think it's so cool that you guys are actually like doing my tutorial. Like, what? That's crazy to me. As of right now, I only have enough equipment to host picnics of 4. I didn't want to go too crazy. I kind of just wanted to start out with picnics of 2 and 4, just to see, you know, get it going and everything like that, test it out and see how it works. So I got like, you know, 4 place settings, 4 sets of silverware and flatware and stuff, and I haven't done a picnic for 4 yet. I've only done for 2. And I really want to expand up to 6, but in order to do that I need to build another table to kind of put like side by side to make it longer, or even like up against each other to make it more like a big square. But I do just want to wait a little bit until my budget will allow, because I have invested quite a bit, not quite a bit, but I think so far, to give you guys like a rough estimate, including the table, I invested $1,200 around there. That's like with inventory and stuff. And I don't really mind, because most of the inventory I'm gonna like use in my own place when I eventually move out. Once I got all the inventory set up, and then we have the table set up, I did a few like mock-up picnics. Like, me and my boyfriend would go set up picnics for practice. And I didn't think we would need practice, but it's a lot of hard work, and you don't realize like how much stuff that you're actually like lugging to set everything up. It's a lot of work, I have to say. So I'm so glad like we got a few practice runs, because I was not anticipating it to be that difficult. I thought it would just be like piece of cake, but it's kind of hard, and you have to stay really organized. So once we did a couple practice picnics, I took all the pictures for content, because I am a content creator as well, and I like to create all of my own content, and I like to have it a certain way because I'm very picky. And I wanted to have content to post on socials, and also I wanted to get our website going. I wanted to have our website up before we actually launch our business, so that way like everything is all set to go. So I had to build our own website. I used Wix, and I never used Wix before, and it was a little bit complicated because I wasn't used to it. So if you're not like into website designing, I would highly suggest, maybe there's an option where you can hire a web designer, but I just kind of am like a do-it-yourself type person, so I kind of figured it out, played around with it, and it took me like a day or two to actually like get all the pictures set up and, you know, get all the pricing and all the services and all that good stuff in our website. And I wanted to be very professional looking as possible, so I wanted our Instagram to be really well branded. I wanted people to look at it and recognize the style of it, and you know, I just wanted everything to be cohesive, so I tried to use like neutral colors that we use in our decor, so everything just matches, and I think it turned out really, really well. And I posted a lot of the pictures from our practice I posted a lot of pictures from our practice picnics, and you know, that's kind of how we got our audience and we got them excited. And you know, kind of like a countdown, like, oh, like we're launching in 10 days or something like that. And just a lot of advertising, and it just kind of markets really well. It markets itself. When we were setting up the picnics, and if you have like a sign that says your IG handle, people will stop and ask you questions. Literally my last picnic that I did, some lady, she came up to me when I was setting everything up, and I was like so frantic because I only had 15 minutes to set up because we were like, time management was just not on our side. And she asked me if it was okay to film me setting up, and I was like, okay, just because I was so frantic. But she was really nice about it, and she was filming me, and then she came up to me and she asked me what my IG handle was because she wanted to tag me, and she was so nice. And I didn't really expect that at all, because the place that we set up at, it was kind of busy. There was a lot of traffic passing through, so everyone was like coming by, they're looking at the sign, they're like, oh, that's so cute, that's so nice, and they're asking me questions, and I would show them my Instagram. So just that by itself, free advertising right there. I got everything set up to the point where now I have a couple of bookings. And a tip that I've been doing is when advertising, which is completely free by the way, every week I do this like shout out thing where I shout out like 4 businesses. It can be like picnic businesses or just businesses that I'm loving, and they will repost you to their audience like 90% of the time, and that brings traffic to you. So I've been doing that like once a week. I shouted out some of my local favorite picnic businesses, and then they reposted to theirs, and you know, it's just a really good way to share, support each other, and I find that very effective because that's how people can find you. So, and like I said, 100% free, and you know, I didn't even let them know that I was tagging them. It was kind of just like a surprise, so I think that will make them feel really good. And it's just a really good way to, you know, market yourself, market other people, hype each other up. You know, we're supporting each other here, and that's how you get your business out there. I know everyone's business path is different, but this is mine, and this is how it's going so far. And you guys love following along this journey with me. Like, it's insane, it's crazy, and I'm so happy to be taking this journey along with you guys because it's something out of my comfort zone. It's something that I've never really done, but I'm having so much fun with it, and I'm so excited to do more of these videos and more picnic videos for you guys. Literally, I started YouTube like in quarantine, and I tried to be one of those like productivity vloggers, and like it wasn't working out for me, like kind of failed. But now ever since I'm doing picnic videos, my subscribers are going up, so you kind of just have to like see like what works, what doesn't work. So obviously talking about like the picnic business and how I started and everything is working. But if you're gonna take anything away from this video, one thing I have to say, when people message me asking me for any advice, any tips on starting a business like this, honestly, just start it. Just don't even think about it, just start it. Like, you just kind of have to go with it, and it will all come together. It's not something that will like happen overnight. It does take time to like collect inventory and like, you know, get all of your things situated, and it just takes a lot to consideration. But just start. And if you're starting, then like that's a good step. That's a really big step. Putting yourself out there and you're marketing yourself well. You will find your own look, you'll find your own branding, you'll find your own target audience. And don't feel discouraged if there's so many other picnic businesses in your area, because trust me, that's how I feel. I do live in San Diego, and like up until like a few months ago, there's been like so many people doing new picnic businesses, and I'm not gonna lie to you guys, I was feeling a little bit discouraged because the competition is gonna be crazy. But then I realized that like not everyone markets the same, not everyone does their picnics the same. Don't feel discouraged. I know it's a little bit scary, but you know, that's how you grow, that's how you learn. If you stay in your own comfort zone, then nothing will come out of it. You know what I mean? Like, you kind of just have to be comfortable with being uncomfortable, and that starts with starting your business. I just want to thank you guys so much for all of the support and for taking this journey with me. Thank you so much for watching this video, and I'll talk to you guys all in my next one. Bye!
These skies have a different light, white noise that keeps me up at night.